had 3 businesses, and I got that client, and there was like $8,000 web builds for 3 websites, and then 1,500 a month, something like that. I'm not very good with numbers. I make them up every
That
time.
was like just
Don't
June, July, August, September, October.
I posted about in the group
That
one
was
time.
like 4 months in. You get $8,000 website build, 1,500 a month in SEO.
Hey, let me know.
There you go. Cool. All right, that worked out, guys. But either way, man, I think your story's amazing. Meeting you out in Phoenix obviously helped you a little bit with your business and what some of the stuff you were going, some cogs in the wheel and stuff. But dude, you've just been the last 40 days on a fucking rampage, right? Like Tarmanian Taz Devil just, and you don't do no cold calling, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like cold calling. It's fun. I don't mind it. I just don't feel like it's the most time effective thing for me to do, because then I have to like build out a prospecting list and like research a lot and then decide, downhill prospecting usually the way to go. And it just takes a long time. And so I just usually have just been doing Facebook posts whenever I need to do screencasts, and I get busy for the next, couple weeks.
All right. So I know a little bit about your story because you talked in Phoenix, but let's go back a minute. These guys don't know you, right? And I want them to hear your whole story. So tell us, before you jumped in here, what were you doing? Like, what kind of background did you have? Did you have marketing background? Like, tell everybody your entire story.
Okay. So my shortened version of my story is I was in Hawaii. I had a small business. I actually a couple small businesses out there. I had a nonprofit for the homeless that I was running. I had a camper van rental company, as well as a car rental company, and I did Circle Island tours for Japanese tourists. So I had like four businesses kind of running. So I really like entrepreneurship, and I like working with people. I like talking to people. Before that, I had done like sales, summer sales, like for solar for a couple months the year before, and that'd been like the most money I've ever seen. I was making like 15K a month or whatever, doing sales. And so I knew I wanted to run my own business, because I realized that like when you're working for someone, you just barely get like the crumbs,
Yeah.
And so I really like the entrepreneurship part. But when the coronavirus happened this year, it shut down all my businesses.
So you went from making decent money to like zero.
Making nothing. The tourists left. The BYU students all went home, so I didn't have anyone to rent my cars to. I didn't have anyone to rent my vans. I didn't have anything. I had my nonprofit, which I still run, but that doesn't pay me money. So yeah, then I decided I needed I'm married. I recently got married in April around the same time. And I needed to have a stable income to support my new family. So we moved to Arizona, where the economy wasn't completely shut down. And I started doing like just applying for jobs. And I got hired for every single job I applied for, and I hated all of them. I'd quit after like a week on every time.
I mean, if you have an entrepreneur's heart, like all of us do, right? It's like
just so dumb. I would join like these stupid companies. Yeah, I just cannot work for people. I'm just a horrible employee. I'll just like work there and like, man, these systems suck, and like you guys don't even listen to my opinion to fix them, and like I don't know, I just don't want to, not motivated to work for you. But I worked for one of them for 4 months because he let me listen to headphones, and so I could listen to audible books all the time. So I finished like 115 audible books in 4 months.
Dude, good job.
Phenomenal. I was just getting a crazy good education. And then during that time, I was like, man, I was trying to think of my next industry I wanted to go into, one that wouldn't get killed by coronavirus. And I was thinking about marketing, because in college, I did take entrepreneurship as a minor, and they have a marketing class. And so I took like a digital marketing course one time. It's super like surface level stuff.
So it wasn't as much as you get in here, huh?
No, not really. It was just like, introduction or whatever. But it was still good enough to make me know I wanted to do it. And so I was like, oh, that digital marketing is probably like recession proof, and I could do that from anywhere in the world, because I really love to travel. I've been to like 40 or 50 countries now, just all around Asia and Europe and stuff. So I wanted to have a job that I could work from anywhere in the world and travel with my family. And so I started looking for it, and then eventually got targeted by your ad, and I was like, oh man, this is perfect. So I put the rest of the money from selling the businesses into buying this course. And then, but I was still working at the other job because I needed a stable income. And so I took forever. Like I was working 12-hour days there. And so I didn't get through the course for a few months, probably 3 months before I even got to, I still haven't even finished the entire course, you know. There's still videos I haven't watched.
Info.
And so
what I seen was you started around June 12th, right? Right around June
somewhere
12th.
around there.
Yeah, so you started June 12th, and then it was really like, what I see is 5 months, right? So you went through, you probably a couple hours a day going through the course or whatever and taking in what you could. And then like, what got you to a point to where you kind of got clear? You were like, you know what? I'm about to take this shit serious.
Actually, it was in October or November. I'm really bad with dates. I don't remember. But I just decided I knew enough that I could start trying to land clients. So I called my business contacts in Arizona and I was like, hey, you guys were trying to recruit me to sell for you because I knew I'm a good salesman. And they wanted me to sell roofs. They're like, oh, can you sell roofs? And can you help us start a solar company for our roofing business? I was like, oh, yeah, I can do that. But actually, I'd rather like do your digital marketing. And so they tried to recruit me, but instead I sold them on digital marketing. And that was my first one. They had 3 businesses and I got that client. And there was like $8,000 web builds for 3 websites and then $1,500 a month, something like that. I'm not very good with numbers. I make them up.
That was like just June, July, August, September, October.
I posted about in the group.
That was like 4 months in. You get $8,000 website build, $1,500 a month in SEO. So really, you brought in like $23,000 on your 4th month.
Something like that. And so then I quit my job the next day after I got that client. I was like, well, screw this 12-hour crap, you know.